I'm spinning around, move out of my way. Hello everyone, I'm Tupperware Pete. G'day, g'day. I'm going to be using the serving centre this evening. I'm spinning around the serving centre. It's a serving centre. This is actually one of the most iconic pieces of Tupperware. Well, all Tupperware is iconic, but everybody should have at least one of these. I've got about 5 of them. That way everyone can have their own, it's like a stable table when you're watching your dinner, right? When you're watching your dinner. Put the teeth back in when you're eating your dinner, watching the telly, right? So we've got to do this. What I'm going to do is use my supersonic chopper, and I'm going to chop up all of my bits of salad. I've got some chicken in the microwave that I've popped into the Micro Pro grill. That's there saying hello to me. And we're going to do some rice paper rolls, some chicken satay rice paper rolls. I'm going to have a crack at making a satay sauce. Fingers crossed. And let's get cracking. Let's see how we're going to go. So what we're going to do is, in here, I've got my supersonic chopper. This is the compact one. This is the one that they have redesigned. So you might remember back in the day there was the twisty one, the happy chopper. Then they turned it into a pull cord one, which was the Turbo Chef. Now they've redesigned it and improved it, and it's called a supersonic compact, a supersonic chopper compact. What they've done is, can you see these little, it's exactly the same as all the others. One pull of the cord is 288 knife chops, right? So the top blade here and the medium blade there, they're winged, and so it pushes all the food down to this bottom blade. Now that bottom blade, they've lowered that to collect all the food around the bottom of your supersonic compact, and it's a flat blade, and it's at the bottom because everybody knows flat bottom blades, they make the chopping world go round. Yeah. Yes they do. So we're going to pop this into here. Look at this though, they have reinforced the cord. It's like a nylon cord. If you want to air that out, you can still air that out that way if you like. Check this out. See this little button? You push the button, give it a twist, and that releases that. Now, there's a little chamber here to prevent everything else filling up with water. So how awesome is that? You can just pop that straight into there, give that a bit of a twist, and away you go. So what we're going to do is, I digress. What are we going to do? We are going to, let's start with some capsicum. Now, I have washed these red capsicums because, just to save a bit of time in the video, because you don't want me to pop off screen like this and wash a few veggies and things, and then come back and go, hello, how are you? Actually, did you see what's on the display? Have a look. Make sure you click the link and have a look around. There is so many new products that are available. I think right now there are 8 pages of offers that are available. And when you do have an online or in-home Tupperware party, you can choose anything out of the full price collection for 70% off. And when you achieve like all of the other prizes that they've got going on, they actually throw in free Tupperware for you to order for free, right? How cool is that? So in here, we have got our capsicum. I'm just going to, actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to blitz these up. I think I'm going to leave them. Let it be, let it be. I'm going to let them be, I think. What do you reckon? So let's grab our chop collector. And we'll just grab, this is the Tupperware chop collector, which you can, so this is what it looks like. That's your chop collector. This is what I got my spring onions out the back in. So you can pop that straight into there, and all I'm going to do is, oh, quick. I'm not going to throw that out. We're just going to leave this, we're going to do this. Someone said, just before I came live, somebody said, wing it. And I went, all right then, we can wing it. Believe it or not, let's wing it. All right, this is what we're going to do. Move that out of the way. I'm going to pop that over there. All I'm going to do is just thinly, a few seeds between friends, that's not a problem. So what we're going to do is, we are just going to use our Mastro knife. We're just going to slice that up into little thin strips, and we're just going to pop them straight into here. So I love the serving centre. What we're doing tonight is just, basically, it's our homemade Subway salad bar at home. Whether you're doing this for burritos or for tacos, or you're making your own pizzas and you want your own pizza toppings, you can do that. I'm doing rice paper rolls because I love rice paper rolls because they're so much fun. And it's, in summertime, it's too hot to eat. So all you have to do is just assemble everything, and it makes life in the kitchen so much easier. And when you do have the Tupperware products, you can basically do anything and make it look nice, because you don't really cook. You just assemble, which I love. I mean, you can cook in the Tupperware pressure cooker, you can cook. And in the Tupperware cookware, you know, the 7.5 litre stock pot and the sauteuse and the frying pans. Yes, Tupperware do frying pans. So you can do that, and you can actually cook if you want to as well. So it caters for every talent, every skill level is what I'm thinking of, right? So there we've got our sliced capsicum. Yum. Oh, now what we're going to do is let's just put those seeds straight into there. Then what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? Yeah, I don't know. Lettuce. I've got my cos lettuce in here. Now, with the VentSmart, they literally make your fruit and veggies last 3 to 5 times longer than just sitting in a plastic bag at the bottom of your fridge or in your crisper. And this lettuce has been in my fridge for over a month. Well over a month. It's still crispy and crunchy. Let's throw this. We'll throw in some more lettuce around this side over here. A lettuce will last a lot longer with the core gone. And if you use a Tupperware knife, it won't go brown. So how cool is that? So we've just got our little lettuce leaves into here. So it's almost like a sanchoy bao type feel to it, but we're going to wrap it all in rice paper rolls. All right, there we go. Let's pop them into there. There's our, oh yes, that's screaming out for help over in the microwave, that's for sure. Here we've got our carrots, our tomatoes, and our zucchini, all in the one container because they are the same breather. So I don't know if you can see that. In the middle, that's where your carrots are. And I know it's in the middle because the carrots are actually in the middle on the actual container. Look at that. You've got your zucchini, your carrots, your sweet carrot, zucchini, sweet potatoes. You keep all of them in the same container because they're the same breathers and they're all in the same container. So can you see all the fruits down the bottom, the veggies are up the top, and you just slide the slide accordingly depending on what you're storing, right? So in here, I digress. You know what I'm like. Let's grab some carrot. And we will just chop this into chunks. There we go. And of course, we've got this happening right here. All right, there we go. It's all technically interesting around here right now. Let's throw in some carrots. And we'll pop the top on here. And we will. Can you see what I'm doing here? There we go. Can you see this? Look at this. How easy is that? I mean, you can stand at the grater and grate it if you like, but just a few pulls of the cord and there's your blitzed carrot, right? So let's just pop that into there. Let's grab our Tupperware spatula and we'll just pop this straight into here. And then whatever we've got left over, we can just have tomorrow night for Taco Tuesday. Le Taco Tuesday, Le Taco Tuesday. We're gonna have a salad bar, Le Taco Tuesday. Oh, it'll be so much fun and colourful as well. So is that enough carrot? For now it is, I think. So what we're going to do now is we have got some red onion. Now, depending on how you like your onion, will depend on how we're going to chop this up. But you might want to do really thin onion rings. Can we see what I'm doing here? Oh! I mean, we might want to blitz it up. These have been in the fridge, and they're at the back of the fridge, so they're a little bit frozen. But that's okay. Whether you like your onions frozen or not, by the time it comes to eat, it will be defrosted, and it'll be delicious, right? So there's our little red onion happening over here. Let's grab some red onion, and we will, maybe not all of that. Let's throw in some of that over here, and we're going to save this for our satay sauce. Let me just... Yummo. This is going to be delicious. Right, so there's our red onion. Then what we're going to do is we have got... Let's move this out the way. We'll move that over here. Then what we've got in here, I've got some cucumber. I'm just going to grab our cucumber and we will give that a little bit of a peel. And I will just quickly wash this. So now is the time for you to have a look at the display and have a look and think, is there anything on the display that you've never seen before? Because there's things on the display that I've never seen before in my 30 years of selling Tupperware, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this straight into half, and we're going to do this in half again, and we are just going to do little matchsticks. Of cucumber. Let's pop them straight into here. Right, there's some cucumber. Now, in here, we're going to do a satay dipping sauce, which, if I can find where I put the blades, that might be... here we go. We've got some satay dipping sauce. So what we're going to do is throw in a little bit of this red onion. And we are going to, in my freezer, I had my silicone bag, which has been... It's very subtropical where I live in southeast Queensland. So these were frozen about 10 minutes ago. Now they're totally soft. So hopefully it will still work. I've just got one chili. Can you see what I've got in here? See, I've got my chilies and I've got some lemongrass. So what I'm going to do is just, fingers crossed, I'm just going to pop this. Oh, it's very watery. Hopefully that will still work. Fingers crossed it will. All right, so we've got our lemongrass. Let's throw in another chili. So there's our chilies. I always keep them frozen because otherwise they last a lot longer when they're frozen, right? So we've got that into here. Let's blitz this up into here, right? There we go. Okay, and fingers crossed this will be yummy. Look at that, it's getting there. Lemongrass, red onion, chili. And we might also throw in here a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. What's he doing? Himalayan. It's not sea salt, it's from the Himalayan mountains. It's pink. And even though it's been sitting on the tops of the mountains for like how many thousands of millions of years, when you buy it, it does have a use-by date, a best before date. But when you pop it in the Tupperware products, it extends that best before date. Some people say up to 5-6 years, right? So we've got that into there. We've got some salt and we're going to do some lime. So we're going to do... The thing about satay is, well, a lot of Asian dishes... it needs to be sweet, salty, sour and spicy. So what we've got, some salt into there, we've got some lemongrass, we've got the juice of a lime in here, and what we're going to do is also... Oh, where's the top? Let's just give this a bit of a mix. That, yum. I was just about to say, would you like to smell it? It is delicious, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to, actually, you know what we are going to do? Why dirty up another bowl? Let's just do it all straight into here. So what we're going to do is pop that straight into here. Then what we're going to do is grab a little bit of honey in our squeezy bottle. I do have a little bit left. Oh, excuse me. We've got some honey and some peanut butter. And we're going to do a little bit of peanut butter. Maybe about, I don't know, a third or a quarter of a cup, depending on how you like your satay. And we will just give this a bit of a mix through. Oh my goodness, this is going to be delicious. Oh, you know what it needs? A little bit of... If you don't have peanut oil, use a little bit of sesame oil. Not too much. That's going to help give it a beautiful flavour. And... Oh, yum. Yummo. This is actually... We are going to also... You know what I think we need to do? Look at this. It's a bit thick, so you know what we need to do? grab some coconut milk. I've got some organic coconut milk. Let's open this up. And whether it's left-handed or right-handed, the Tupperware can opener is absolutely brilliant. There we go. And we will pop this. Oh, maybe I'll just go around again, because I've got oily hands now. There we go. That should work. There we go. See? Easy as. Right, now what we're going to do is pop a little bit of that into there. Yum. Oh, look at this. Oh. We got the sweet, the sour, the salty, the spicy, and we will just throw in a little bit more of this sesame oil. And a little bit more honey. Time to refill this honey up. And with, actually, little Tupperware tip. When you are storing honey, I always store it upside down. So, there's my sweet chili sauce. There's my honey. I store the honey upside down because it's easier to get that through. Oh my goodness, can you see this? This is absolutely, I can't wait to eat this. Right, yummo. So we've got a little bit of a dipping sauce there. Yum! I can't wait. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight. And instead of dirtying up another bowl, just pop that straight into the middle, into there. Right? How awesome is that? We've got our carrot, capsicum, we've got some lettuce, we've got some cucumber, we've got some red onion for those that like some red onion, we've got some more lettuce. Now what we're going to do is sit that there. We have got, actually, you know what we might do? Let's move this out of the way. I've still got a bowl left. Whoop. I've got, let's move this out of the way. We have got, this is the Micro Pro grill, which I've just got some chicken breast that I've diced up into here. I've still got the dip bowl. We're going to grab some of that, and we will grab a, let's grab another spatula here. Let's just pop this up into here. Yum. Oh, it's going to be delicious. I just popped this in for, I think, 9 or 10 minutes. If you want it browned, you can pop it in for a little bit longer. There's no need to, though. We've just got our little bits into there, right? I mean, you can flour it if you wanted to get all fancy. You can flour that and it'd be absolutely, but I was so hungry. I just couldn't wait. Let's pop this into here. Yummo. There's our chicken. Excuse fingers. We've got that happening into there. Now, here comes the fun stuff. The fun part. Here comes the fun part. All right. Let's just give this a bit of a wipe down. Then what we're going to do is grab some water. And we will just pop this straight into here. Right? Now, if you do have a second one, if you do have a couple, you can still grab the bottom of this and you can put cold water in here or ice in here so it keeps everything nice and cold. You do have another one. There's our water in there. What we're going to do is, let's move this out the way. We've got these happening here. Let's bring this over here. In our rectangle, number 4, this is a modular mate rectangle number 4. It's a really large one. I've got, grab the tab, grab the tab, grab the tab, peel the seal. I've got all of my bits and packets of things. White rice, I've got seaweed rice crackers, I've got all of my herbs and semolina and all those sorts of stuff. So I've got rice paper rolls in here. Let's pop this over here. Then what we're going to do is grab our, I've got my Tupperware, look, this is wiped down. We've got our Tupperware luncheon plates, or our like everyday plates, basically. Right? So we've got one of those. All we're going to do is open this up. we've got one of these. Let's dunk that into there just for a few seconds, right? And then we will pull that out. There's our rice paper rolls. Yum, oh, yum, oh. We've got this happening here. Leave it in for a little bit. Then, let that soften. Alright. Then we've got, you can make up your own. Let's pop this down in here. Can you imagine everyone doing this at the table with their own little finger bowls and water bowls and all that sort of stuff, right? So what we've got in here, let's start with some lettuce. Let's do some chicken. Of course, you would probably use knives and forks and spoons to serve this through, which I didn't think this through fully, but that's okay. Then we've got, right, here we go. Forks and spoons, right? Luckily, Tupperware do cutlery. So we've got, oh, look. Let's do some cucumber. We've got some lettuce. We've got some cucumber. Let's do a little bit of carrot into there. You might want to do a piece of capsicum as well. Let's do some red onion. Let's do one with a lot. Thanks, Peter. Yum, oh. Then what we're going to do is just do a little envelope. You roll that around. Tuck that in. Tuck that in. It's still a little warm. What we're going to do is there's our rice paper roll, right? But let's prep some lunch for tomorrow. Let's grab our Tupperware sandwich keeper. Now, let's pretend I work at an office and I've got fake nails. All you have to do is press down on the sandwich logo. That releases that, so I don't have to get my nail under there. It's just the side of my finger, and then I can release that perfectly. I've got one little rice paper roll in there. I might want to throw in some dipping sauce with that. So what we'll do is let's move this over here. And can we do another one? Let's do another one. We're on a roll, a rice paper roll. So we're going to pop that into here. And we'll just let that soak into there. How much fun would this be? Let's do one with satay sauce this time, because we're taking it for lunch. So we can either get a little Tupperware container for our dipping sauce, or we can just pop our dipping sauce straight into here, right? So there's our rice paper roll. Our rice papers. You can pop that straight over there. Let's do another one with lettuce, and we'll do some with chicken. Yum, oh. This is going to be my lunches over the next couple of days. We've got some chicken, we've got some lettuce, and we've got some satay. Yummo, look at this. Look at this. How awesome is this? There's some satay sauce. Let's throw that onto there with some of that chicken. That's delicious. And we might do some cucumber onto that one, and we'll do some capsicum. A couple of pieces of capsicum. Let's roll that up into there, and we will, just like a little envelope, roll that around. Oops-a-daisy. Pop that around over there, pop that around over there. Gotta be quick. And there, look, see? There's the other one. I don't know if you can sort of see that. There we go. And look at that. I could even do another one for lunch tomorrow. You get the idea, right? So how awesome is that? I'm now going to finish making up a few. I'll take some photos and I'll pop it onto the social media everywhere. I'm Tupperware Pete everywhere. So it doesn't matter what platform you use. You can search for me on Tupperware Pete. Or if you're watching this in somebody else's group, reach out to them. Reach out to them, to your manager or your business leader or your consultant. And if you've got any questions or suggestions, they can certainly help you. In the meantime, you know what you need to do, don't you? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.